Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please permit my voice, I'm having cold. Anyways, my name is Mary and I'm a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. On this YouTube channel, I film about my legal life, I share legal tips, and I also share legal lessons. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos, and thank you to my new subscribers. I'm seeing a couple of law students subscribing to this YouTube channel and some lawyers. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I super appreciate it. Thank you guys. And if you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel and you're watching this video, please tell me, what are you waiting for? Please do also subscribe, turn your notification bell, and do not forget to like this video if it educates you, and also share with some colleagues or some friends. Thank you very much. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to properly endorse a court file, or how to properly endorse a case file. What does it mean to endorse a file? To endorse a file means to keep a record, or to write what actually transpired in a court. And it is very necessary to always keep a record of what transpired in any particular matter. There are a lot of cases in law firms. So imagine you going to court and not keeping a record of what actually happened in that court. You keeping record will serve as a guide for you for the next adjourned date. And peradventure, you are not the one going for that matter in the next adjourned date. The next lawyer, the other lawyer going for the matter, can always pick the case file and read to get abreast with what happened in the last adjourned date, and also prepare for the next adjourned date. So keeping a record or endorsing a case file, it is very necessary. Many new weeks after court, they'll just quickly pack their files and rush out of court. That is very let me say that is rude. Yes, because as a new week, you're meant to sit in the court and listen and observe, watch proceeding. So while doing that, always endorse your case file. When your matter is on, write the names of the parties. Write the names of the parties might not be registry, but write the counsel, the lawyer on the other side. Write his or her name. It is very necessary. So I'm going to share with you how to properly. I'm going to show a practical way of endorsing a court file. But basically, I've been able to explain what endorsing a case file means and why it is necessary. It will serve as a guide for you for the next adjourned date, and also it will serve as a guide if you're not the one going for the matter in the next adjourned date. The other lawyer can always pick, if you're in office or whether you're in the office or not, can pick the case file and read to get abreast with the facts and what transpired the last adjourned date. So basically, a case file, endorsing a case file, basic things you need to write is if the parties are present or absent, the counsel, you write your own name, write the counsel on the other side, write the name, and write key points. So basic things that happen in court, probably an application was moved or bail was granted, things that actually happen, or probably the court gave an order. Basic things that happen, you write that. The next adjourned date, you write that. The next adjourned date, what is the matter slated for? Is it for further hearing? Is it for mention? Is it for whatsoever the matter is being adjourned for? You need to write it. So now, when the court sits, the first thing you write is to write the date. Probably the 17th November 2021, court sat, parties present or absent, you write the plaintiff present, the defendant absent, as the case may be, you write that. You write your own name if you are for the plaintiff. You write your name first, because you'll be the first person to announce your appearance. So Mary Damilola Odedele for the plaintiff, the defendant, probably Grace Adams for the defendant. You write that. What transpired in court? Probably a witness was called. You write maybe XYZ is a PW1, gave evidence. You write that. Or probably an application was moved and granted. You write that. So the basic things, not everything that transpired, no. The basic things that actually happened is what you write while endorsing your file. Many law firms do have a minute or a record book to actually write the basic, everything that actually happened in court. That is another type of record. But to endorse a court file, it is very apt, very brief. So you don't write lots of the entire thing that transpired. You have to write the basic things that transpired. So after writing whether the parties are in court or not, the counsel, the names of the counsel, and what actually happened in court, the basic thing that happened in court. The next thing is, if the matter is adjourned, okay, matter adjourned to 18th November 2021 for maybe further hearing or mention, you write that. So that way you have your file endorsed. That's the basic and the apt way to endorse a case file. So as a new week, I encourage you, do not rush out of court. Write things, write what transpired in court, endorse your file. That is another way for your principals to say, okay, you actually know what you're doing, honestly speaking. So that is it. I hope this information educates you. The next is a practical way of endorsing a case file. I just did that on the jotter just for you to see how to properly endorse, the practical way of what I just said to endorse a case file. Assuming this is a case file, so now I'm about to endorse my case file. So today is 16th November 2021. Court sat. Parties present: Mary Damilola Hodedele for the plaintiff, Grace Adams for the defendant. A motion for extension of time dated 11th November 2021 was moved and granted. Matter adjourned to 17th November 2021 for hearing. So it's as simple as that. So now I have the names of the counsel. I have the major thing that happened in court, that the motion for extension of time. So sometime, I think I omitted something. The motion for extension of time dated 11th November 2021 was moved probably by the plaintiff or by the plaintiff counsel or by the defendant counsel. You say that. So can only say that here. It was moved and granted. So matter now is adjourned to 17th November 2021 for hearing. So anyone that will pick the file up, probably any lawyer that will be going and then on the next adjourned date, definitely we know the matter is for hearing. So we have to actually prepare the witness and all that. So this way, the counsel will be abreast with what happened the last adjourned date and what he or she should prepare for in the next adjourned date. I hope this information educates you. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and if you're a law student or you're a lawyer, I know anyone that this video will be helpful. So please make sure you share this video. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.